Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hump Day, they sometimes call it over the week, and we're going to talk about stress relief or living a life you love. I don't know if anybody have noticed there are a few things that might be causing stress in North America or the world, and with everyday life. And so we have a few things. I've got a few things I like doing with this background here. I like getting out and walking in nature, getting some exercise, and then Bonnie's got a list that normally causes stress. So
I love lists. We all have our favorite things we do, and you've probably thought of all of these, but I'm just going to mention it because you never know, and you can create your own stress relief practice. Greg and I both love to walk. He often walks on his own, and I often walk on my own. And I used to ride horses when I was young, and that was the horse was walking, and I was on the horse. I always did love trails. I lived in an area when I was young where I had these wonderful trails I could follow. Here it's more cityfied where we're at, a small city of only 7,000, and love to walk there. And so, from walking is one for sure that you may want to add to your even 10 minutes in the morning, letting the sunlight hit your eyes can reset your day. So that's free and a wonderful way to clear your mind. And I often recommend do not wear earbuds, just walk. You'll hear sounds from the birds, you'll hear the wind blowing. It's really important to be outside. Now, if you can't walk or can't get outside, chair yoga. It's gentle stretching. You can get it on YouTube and follow it, or just figure it out yourself. Just sitting in a chair, and you might even be chair bound. You can still do movement. Now, along with these are meditation and prayer. And you can call it meditation, you can call it prayer or prayerful meditation. And sometimes it's nice to have a prayer in your head that you say over and over again. And so mindfulness is very, very, how do you want to say it? It clears the decks, it settles everything down, and having the mind relax. Music and sound healing. This is fascinating. We actually had sound healing many years ago. A man had this really long, like boxed instrument. He placed it on our bodies and played sounds. Um, I like to, when I'm working online, listen to handpan music, sometimes piano, sometimes guitar. Very, very mindful music. It just relaxes the brain. But I can actually work better when I have the music on. You can also have soft sounds like the forest or water or birds. It's really, really lovely. Now, creative expression. So with that, journaling is one of my favorites now. When I was a kid, I didn't like to journal, but now it's very much just writing your thoughts down. I've been sharing art journaling, and that's where you combine journaling across several pages and putting art on top of it. Very cathartic, very fun. Or maybe you like to do painting. That's really cool. Or maybe, how about this? Needlepoint or crocheting or knitting. That's not my thing, but for many people, it's very, very soothing. Very soothing. Now, nourishment. I do love to cook and I do love to bake. And that's, very calming for me to do that, to create nourishment for other people. And along with that is, say, the Japanese have a tea ceremonies. And that is again where you get very mindful having your tea. And there's so many wonderful kinds that are very de-stressing. Green tea actually has L-theanine in it, and that's very calming. Although it has caffeine in it, it also has theanine in it. Chamomile. I drank too much when I was young in a health food store. I can't do chamomile anymore, but it's a lovely tea. There's actually lavender tea as well. And there's one called ashwagandha tea, and I just picked up a box of it the other day. And it's a adaptogenic herb, so very calming, de-stressing. Here's some natural remedies. Aromatherapy. That is a really cool way because our olfactory, our nose, what we smell is very quick, very, very fast. So some of my favorites are, of course, lavender. Some people are allergic to it though. A neroli, that's kind of an orange scent. Oh my goodness, I have used that over the years. And then rose absolute. Quite pricey on that one, but well worth it. There's a fun remedy called Bach flower essences, and there's Rescue Remedy. Now that one I have used in the lozenge form, and you can also buy bottled form drops you put in your water. That one's incredibly wonderful. And by the way, I've used it on pets. You can actually rub it on their gums, and it works well for, say, a nervous dog or dog that's you're trying to transport it somewhere. It works great. Now, homeopathy is another way, a modality of healing. I love that one too. There's actually one called Calms, and that works great. And Calms Forte for sleeping. And then there's my favorite remedy. Now, again, they have thousands of remedies with homeopathy, so you have to find the right one for you. But Ignatia Amara was great for emotional stress. That one I gave many bottles away because it worked so quickly. Now, for advanced wellness support, Greg and I use something called the LifeWave patches to reduce stress, sleep better, increase stamina, and reduce inflammation. Now, the one I have today, it's Aeon, and I've got it on my wrist. Here we go. There's on my wrist. And that one I like to wear during the day, but Greg, tell them how you like to wear it.
No, I tend to wear it at night. Sometimes I put it on my forehead or behind my ear. I got one behind my ear today.
Mm-hmm. This one helped my sisters, both of them getting close to retirement and the very stressful last year or so. They said we couldn't, and they had separate jobs, but they couldn't have lived without their Aeon at work. It just really kept them on a steady, de-stress mode. And you wear them 12 hours on and 12 hours off. You can wear it 24 hours a day, but generally I wear mine during the day and Greg wears his at night. We love those. And there's other patches as well. Another advanced wellness support is to support the LifeWave patches is magnesium. And an easy way to take it is a brand called Calm, CALM. There are others on the market, with no brand name, powdered magnesium, and you put it in your tea or you put it in hot water. And it is so relaxing. And it helps mineralize your body, which helps then the LifeWave patches work. It's pretty cool. So here's some herbs. Herbs are not like a pill. Herbs can take a longer time to work, but if that's your thing, just expect anywhere from a week to a year. Ashwagandha though balances the stress hormones. Kava kava, that was a big thing when I was in the natural products industry way back in the 90s. Kava kava, rhodalia increases resilience to stress. Some of us have stress points that are higher and lower than others. And lemon balm, that's a great one for a tea, or you can take it orally as well. Now, here's the thing for yourself. Some of these you may have heard about, some of them not. Do whatever it takes for you to create your own stress relief plan. And I really encourage you to try some of them if you haven't tried them, especially the LifeWave patches, because they're so quick and effective. So we are brand partners for LifeWave, and we do receive a commission when you order. So just contact me. And the fun thing is I'm happy to send you this little list, this little stress reduction list, so you can create your own stress relief plan. And Greg, do you have anything else to say about reducing stress?
Yeah, there's one simple thing you can do at any time. You can start your practice now. Is the simplest meditation I've ever heard is just simply breathe and listen to your breathing. And you can do that when you're out walking, when you're sitting in nature, lying in bed, or if you're waiting in line at the grocery store. Mm-hmm. You can just concentrate on your breathing and listen to your breathing, and that can relieve stress almost right away.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah.
One other quick tip: if you have someone to hug, a hug will relieve stress.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything. You can just hug that person.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yeah, just make a comment, say you want the checklist, and we'll send you the checklist.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Have a stress-free day.
Have a stress-free day. Yeah. Okay. Ta-da.